3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
go!
Right.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Say yes! Are you excited?
Yeah.
Say yes! Hi, I am Stephanie and I am with Mommy and Me Portrait Studios and welcome back to our kid video series. Say where you come to create, imagine, and discover. And today, we're making Play-Doh. Play-Doh. Can you tell them who you are? Say, I'm James. I'm James. This is my 2.5-year-old. And so we are making Play-Doh today because my child likes to eat his Play-Doh. And though the Play-Doh we buy is probably safe, this way I know exactly what is in it and he gets to help make it. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, we're gonna start with our list of ingredients. You will need 1 cup of flour, 1/2 cup of salt, 2 tablespoons of cream of tartar, 1 tablespoon of oil, 1 cup of boiling water, and food coloring. Now obviously as a safety precaution here, you do need to be very careful with the cup of boiling water. And we will have a waiting period before we mix everything in to make sure we don't burn our hands and they don't burn theirs. So first up is going to be all of our dry ingredients. So we're going to put the cup of flour, dump it in the bowl. Whoop. We need 1/2 cup of salt. Grab it with both hands and yep, there, dump it that way. Good job.
Great job.
Okay, and then we need our 2 tablespoons of cream of tartar. Dump it in here. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and just kind of mix that around. Make sure that that is well blended. Do you want to mix it? Now we need our 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. Okay. Can you pour this in? Here, give me this hand. And go boop. Can you mix it? Yep, we're mixing it. Okay, can you let go for just a moment? You want to make sure that you kind of squash in that oil. It's not going to spread completely evenly, but you don't want it all pooled in the same area. So make sure you're squashing it in there. Okay. Next up is going to be our cup of boiling water, but we're not going to pour that into the bowl immediately. We're going to take some. We're going to dye our water to make things easier. So I'm going to measure out the cup. Count with me. 1, 2, and let's do 3. 3. We are going to grab a spoon to stir it. Let's do a big spoon. And with Mommy's help, we're going to stir it, okay? And Mommy's going to pour this one because this one is hot, okay? So we're going to bring this in and we're going to pour our hot water in here. So this is the part where if you really need to, you might need to go ahead and just have them take a break as you kind of mix it in, see how it's like really liquidy and it's still hot. So you're going to want to keep massaging this with your spatula until it gets to the point where it starts to not stick anymore and you can't really mix it with your spatula. Then you want it to cool, and once it's cooled, we'll come back and use it with our hands to massage it the rest of the way. But you can't let it cool all the way yet. It still has to be warm. So once it gets to this thick consistency here, it's starting to pull away from the bowl when you're mixing it. This is where you're going to want to wait for it to cool down so that way you can then mix it with your hand. If you have a very humid house like it is here, you may need a little bit of flour at a time, kind of like when you're using bread dough. So now we have to wait a little bit for it to cool. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so I put a little bit of flour on the bottom. We're going to pull this out of the bowl. And it is time to massage it until it is no longer sticky. Take your rings off. You ready? Let's put a little bit of flour on top and on our hands. Go like this. Here, no, use mine. Go, give me your other hand. And ready? Push, push. Can you do it? Okay. And it's not sticky anymore. So now we have Play-Doh. Can you say Play-Doh? The way to store these when you are done is to wrap it up in some plastic wrap and put it in an airtight container, and it is good for up to 6 months. Completely safe if they eat it. You saw all the ingredients inside, so it's a perfect thing for kids who tend to stick everything in their mouths. We are also having a special giveaway while supplies last, that if you like, subscribe, and comment below, you'll get a little bit of a gift in the mail. So be sure to share it with your friends, and we will see you next time. Thank you guys. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.